Hello, I am Miss Devon, and I'm very excited to tell you some news today. We have 4 chicks that hatched, and so we're going to meet them. But first, I want you to see a little bit of the videos documenting the chicks hatching. So we caught 2 of them on camera. One of them happened really quick. From the moment it pipped, remember that's where it makes that little first break through the eggshell. From the moment it pipped until the end, it only took about a minute and 45 seconds. It was zipping and just there it was suddenly. So that one's really remarkable. Remember when they hatch, they're a little bit gooey. They're kind of wet. And so keep that in mind when you see them. It doesn't take long for them to be fluffy and turn into sweet little chicks like this. This is one of our little black australorps. Black australorps, I think. I did promise to show you handfuls of chicks. So here are a bunch of little chickies. Here's a few more. And here's 2 of our very beautiful brown ones. We have this is the Isa brown, right here, Isa brown. And then this little beauty, oh, where's she going? Hi, honey. This little beauty is an Americana. She has quite the markings. She's a very lovely little chick. So 4 of our eggs hatched, and you'll get to see that process. And then a few of them didn't, and that's okay. That happens in nature, and that's just part of the process of hatching chicks. But we also were able to get new chicks. We wanted them to be the same age as our current chicks. So we now have 10 chicks, and you can tune into the end of this video if you would like to see a little slideshow to meet them. But for now, let's get started seeing the hatching process.
Poke that little beak again.
Got it. Awesome. So cool.
Wow. So as you can imagine, it was really cool to see them hatch. And it's also been so fun to watch them grow up these last few days. They've had a chance to meet our pets. So it's April 21st, and the babies are getting to try out the lawn for the very first time. We thought that they might run in all directions, but it turns out they're staying pretty close. They just are exploring their environment, pecking at things, tasting. Yeah, my pants, for example. Yeah, life's pretty good. And so now we have a clutch of 10 wonderful little chicks. We get to watch them interact with each other, eat their food. They definitely need a bedding change a lot more frequently. And we're just so excited to have all these little chicks. So you can look at the link below in the comments section if you're interested in tuning into the live chicken cam. It's a little bit slow, the images, and also if a lot of people go to it, know that it will crash, and then you just go back later and see if it's back on. So we're trying to get it where it can function fully, but it's a work in progress. But definitely give it a look. And now, for those of you who are interested, you can tune in and see a small introduction of our 10 chicks. So first up is Moxie. And we think she's a blue copper Moran, but she might actually be a black Australorp. We're not entirely sure yet. But she hatched out, you can see, of that brown egg. And here's a picture of her when she was first hanging out, getting to know the world. And then when she fell over, don't worry, she got right back up, and some of her features. So this is Moxie. That's because she was our firstborn and she came with a lot of gumption. Then this is our Wyandotte. She is Celine. It might be a hen. It's very hard to gender chicks, so we won't know their genders for a while. But this is the one that in the video you saw hatching really quickly. So she hatched quickly and she's been singing ever since. That's why we call her Celine. She also loves the camera, so every time the camera's on, she likes to come nearby and see the camera. This little nugget is Princess Shaggy Fluffbutt. She is co-named from students in classroom 10 in my classroom. And we think she is an Easter egger. We're not sure. And we also got to watch her hatch. And you'll see in that video when she's hatching, she takes a lot of breaks. It's hard work for chicks to hatch. And so here's Princess Shaggy Fluffbutt. And there, that bottom picture, she's meeting her siblings. This is Surya, which means sunshine in Nepali. And so the students wanted to name her Sunrise. So she's got a blend of names, or he has a blend of names. And this one also might be an Easter egger. The way we tell this one apart from Princess Shaggy Fluffbutt is that this one doesn't have any black dots, and Princess Shaggy Fluffbutt has a lot of black speckles on her back. So because only 4 of our eggs hatched, we went and got more baby chicks. We just wanted more. And so here are some of the ones we picked up today. First, we picked up an Americana, and we named her Cleo because she looks a little bit like Cleopatra with her black eyes and her beautiful markings. We thought she was quite lovely. She's also very tiny and very sleepy today. This one is a salmon favarelli. Her name is Slippers because you can see she has those little feathers already going down her flanks, already going down her feet. And so this breed of hen and chicken will have feathers all the way down. And also they have this kind of puffy neck when they grow up. They are very interesting looking birds. So this is our salmon favarelli Slippers. Here we have a sapphire olive egger. And this hen will produce green eggs. So we're excited to one day be able to offer people green eggs and maybe ham. The name is yet to be decided. This one is our black Australorp, and this is why we kind of wonder if Moxie is the same type, because they look almost exactly alike. The only difference is that Moxie does not have a full black beak. She has a little diamond shape on her nose. She also has more yellow around her eyes. Otherwise, the two are the same color, the same size. They are very hard to tell apart. Then this little golden beauty is the Issa Brown. She has very light featherings and light colors. She kind of glows in the sun. And then the Barred Rock, yet to be decided for the name. Surprisingly, this little chick looks brighter against the blue background. When I hold her or him, the chick is very dark black. So I'll be curious to see. These ones end up looking very speckled when they grow up. So thank you for tuning in to this Chronicle of Baby Chicks. I hope along the way you learned something and got to see some new and exciting things, and sending all my best to you, and take care. Bye.